Ritrovati ragazzi in questo nuovo episodio. Andiamo avanti.
I'm honored that a knight such as you...
You wouldn't be called...
No.
I'll be with you.
Well, Master Painter.
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still stands.
Why not?
Good health to you.
You wouldn't be called...
No. Farewell.
Jesus Christ be...
You wouldn't be called...
No.
Farewell.
God be with you.
You wouldn't be called by me.
No.
Good luck.
Tonight, I shall get if I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison.
God be with you.
You wouldn't be called by...
No.
It's not a prison, it's a monastery.
Bah, it's a prison in all but name. No drinking, no good food, no music. And I'll never see the fresh bloom of a maiden's ass again. Or give it a good slap. I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Are you called by it?
I am?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you.
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. The drink's on... No, he... My dear, dear lad. What a cross I have to bear. You know. God be with you.
I'm at your service.
I'm looking for them.
He's probably in his workshop. May the Lord watch over you.
You're Manfred?
Indeed I am.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in...
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to... God be with you. Your fame precedes you. You won't get the better of me.
One ale over here, please.
That's it. No point in pushing it.
My pleasure. I've only got 2 hands. Here, enjoy it.
they keep falling like that, I'll use up all me luck.
Che culo.
Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
One beer for me.
Finished.
One ale, please.
It's no big deal.
Ma
We
va,
didn't have much anyway.
abbiamo perso la raga. Abbiamo perso. Come ho fatto a fare 600? Questo è buono, non lo so.
Any chance of a bite to eat?
Do you know where I can find the master?
Oh, yes. God be with you.
Manfred's taken care of.
Thank God! He won't let me out of his sight for a
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got...
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the...
Shit.
One beer for me.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter either. Pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000.
Why does your guardian never leave?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money? And even my saddle?
Here we are.
Why don't you just run?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard...
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins.
What if I entered the...
What?
Got it from your
Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of... You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter
you
confirming
wish.
they know.
So you give me your writ?
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work.
But there are poor people everywhere and they...
If I have to choose,
That's all then.
take care now. One ale over here, please.
are you waking me? Go away!
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
Hey, where's your torch? You can't walk around... What?
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you. Look out. Is there something you need? What the hell was that?
Oh.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper. Are you looking for me?
Niente, dobbiamo aspettare.
Hey! Hey! Is there something you need?
Perché ancora dorme questo qua? Madonna.
I'm Carl.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so...
Proviamo.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though.
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it?
You took him without the letter. You didn't...
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in... You're a different case, though.
Naturally. I wouldn't be here other...
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while. God be with you.
Che abbandoni.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Ma che cazzo è, raga?
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough.
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true.
Well, no one's ever said that before.
Would you tell me something?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. Salve Domini. Praise be to our Lord Jesus. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. It takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the Cercatas, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its... about the circle. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You were...
Thanks for showing me around. I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else.
I see. Are there any...
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest.
Tell me something about
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas.
Tell me something about, like...
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth.
What are the roles of...
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. But it's the Cercatas you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rules. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always...
Will you tell me something about...
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So it's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea...
Who would you...
Why should I even... Ah, Gregor.
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm
Lockpigs? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son.
I'd like to ask you something... Well, that's all.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed here.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and...
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok. The...
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the Order.
I'm interested in the other novices. Do you know anything about Ante...
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is... He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the...
Can you tell me something?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. What is it, brother?
I'd like to ask you something. Well, that's all. My name's Gregor. I'm not...
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment?
Oh, did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about...
Are you hiding something? Why are you...
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the... I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided, I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin... Stop, Gregor!
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere.
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, I mean my siblings.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing.
That's all I wanted to...
Please, keep it to yourself.
Brother? You were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted to enter and where your presence is forbidden?
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel.
Very well, brother.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that is not allowed in the monastery.
Ma che cazzo è? Ma figa roba, è fuori di testa.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on. I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule.
And when it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you will.
I'd like to ask you something. What can you tell me about the...
And what can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. Now,
I meant something specific about the brother.
But you know them yourself. Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse.
About you and the...
Ask me anything you want.
I'd like to help you if I can.
I am convinced Nevlus must have done something that would greatly damage him if...
So, I should dig something up?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevlus is too
Once I find something out, I'll tell you. Thank you for answering.
Ma non sto capendo che cazzo devo fare, raga.
But as for coarse jests and idle words, or words that move to laughter, these we condemn everywhere with a perpetual ban. And for such conversation we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. Always remember what he is and what he is called. Let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write...
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the outfit. Today it's your task to concoct two. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done.
No, quale c'è da fare? Sono indigestivo, devo fare allora. Mente e camomilla.
What would you like?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of...
I'm interested in the
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that, they spent no time...
Why? What's wrong with it now?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the order to make them fit their interests. So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exempt...
Can you tell me about Abbot
Peter's wise in the ways of politics and a good shepherd, but as you've already heard, he's old and infirm. But you, brother, don't let yourself get involved in the game.
With what?
I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could...
You can count on my help. What do you...
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then the cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library. But it will certainly be amongst the library...
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic... It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book. Ibn Sina.
Where can I find it?
In the library. No one will note.
Is there anything you can tell me?
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one. Or you can acquire some lock.
Why can't you do it?
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here. And one day I'd like to become abbot. Can you imagine me?
You could just ask for it.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried? Unfortunately, librarian...
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched. They say Brother Solarius understands locks. But don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over.
I'd like to ask... I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent.
Talk to me, brother.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Ah, Gregor.
I'm Gregor.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother...
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief.
You don't say. And who are you?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief. If I knew anything, I'd tell you. But I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And no one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise... Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in...
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secret...
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended.
Brother, I wasn't born yet. This is your first warning. Don't... What do you desire, Brother Greg?
I'd like to ask you something about... Are there ever any...
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now...
Tell me something about...
The old abbot is practically on his deathbed. There are 2 candidates. Half the monastery wants John, the other...
I'd like to know about...
Nevlis manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here.
Tell me about John.
John is the circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took...
I thought politics...
You're right, but we know nothing besides...
Why does it matter so much who wins?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their... The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned.
What troubles you?
I'm looking for something...
And what would...
I'm looking for
lock picks?
I'd like to practice opening...
Just for fun. Pull the other one, brother. Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm looking for something...
And what would...
I'm looking for...
Lock pick?
What's it to you? Do you have some or not?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all... So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks.
Talk to me, brother.
I'm interested in the other novices. What can you tell me?
Well, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me...
Sounds like you don't have much time.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor. He's hiding something from us.
What can you tell me?
No, ancora.
He's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
Allora, ragazzi, io non so.
Ah, Gregor.
So che sei pio.
I know you're pious. The man I've been...
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name...
I don't know.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I...
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. But we don't have to let them use us. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed, and what I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery, I've had plenty of time to think.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God.
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace and...
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm off. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get...
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out?
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Celerius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks left. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior.
They both sound hard to me. What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
All right, that's everything I need to know.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try... And Gregor, thank you.
Abbiamo scoperto chi è.
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working some...
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning. Praise be to Christ.
Nevlis wanted me to steal a forbidden...
Really? Oh, this must be a dream. Actually, this would never have occurred.
What was that writer called? Avi...
What? That dirty louse thinks he can steal magic books and use...
I don't think it's really like that. It was a medicinal book, and Nevlis had good...
Brother, if the book is forbidden, there is a good reason for it. There's no excuse for reading them, let alone stealing them from where they've been safely hidden away. But listen, brother, for the time being, keep it to yourself. Now, you've helped me greatly, but I'll save it for when... The power of truth is greatest when it...
As you wish. I'm glad...
I won't forget it.
I need to tell you about...
Well, well, well. The Honourable Brother Neville...
He wanted me to steal a...
Ha ha! I knew it. A would-be abbot enticing a novice to commit such a...
He said he wanted to...
Just keep that to yourself. Thank you. Your honesty and power...
Hey, what's that?
Brother? What are you doing here? Should...
I definitely was there. I did come a little...
Brother? Save your excuses. Now, this is your third warning.
I've had enough of this.
You dare resist punishment? Let me...
I apologize.
Now, show me what you have on you.
Di che palle.
God be with you. What would you like?
I'd like to ask you something.
What was that?
Allora ragazzi, io direi di finire qui la live, al prossimo episodio.